Hi there, my name is Sebastian Simon and I am the owner of Lava Salt and a chef. But I'm not here to talk to you about cooking. I'm here to actually share a bit of my life. I hope we spend these few minutes just engaging, talking to each other about something that's really changed my life in 2017. Now, just to give you some background, I have been cooking for the last 17 to 20 years now. And I've loved cooking and I've loved sharing my skill and my joy of putting together food on a plate. But something changed my life forever in 2016. Here I was in a different country and putting together an event that changed me forever. It changed the way I cooked as well, but it also changed my association with the culinary world. Working with some incredible chefs from Australia, and to be able to find my passion, to be able to see that this is what I've always loved doing. And at the end of this event, I was brought from a high to a major low. And as I was flying back to Melbourne, I had this thought. I had something just nagging me in the plane, and I said to myself, Seb, what are you doing with your skills, mate? What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with the things that you have been gifted with? And I know that I can cook food. I enjoy that skill. I love doing things like putting together new flavors, new dishes. That's my forte. But I realized as well, there's much more to this. And I remember Mark Twain saying, kindness is the language where the blind can actually see and the deaf can actually hear. And I was looking at this whole view of this perception of kindness as just a very whimsical, warm and fuzzy feeling. That it looks nice on paper, it looks great on a placard, on a sign. But is there more to this? Is there more to life than just waking up in the morning, having a breakfast, clockwork, regimented, go to work, watch some TV, go to bed, and do it all over again? And I realized that I've been blessed with the gift. How do I bridge that gap between here's what I have as a skill set and how could I connect with another fellow human being? And come 2017, on the 1st of Jan, I began to do what's referred to as my RAOK, Random Act of Kindness Project Melbourne. And all I really did was knock on someone's door and I just shared my life by cooking them a meal. Maybe a friend that I haven't met for a while, maybe an acquaintance, maybe a stranger, maybe even a neighbor. I remember actually going and knocking at the door of a masseuse who was actually working across where I worked. And I just knocked her door and I said, hey, listen, you don't know me and I don't know you, but would you be okay if I made you this salad? It's already here, that's for you. And if you didn't like it, hey, you can tell me, I'm just across the street. And please, do not get me anything back in return. I have nothing in mind that I want back. I want this to be me doing something for you that brings you joy. Now, when you share that kind of kindness to a stranger or to another human being, there is incredible power in it. Even though I set out to do close to 365 meals for the entire year, I didn't focus about numbers, statistics, or I've got to make sure I do this. I hung out with people and I shared my life with people, and I just shared my life by cooking them a meal. If you're watching and if you are wondering, what is my purpose in life? What do I do? And I always say to you, there is never a shortage of acts that are done with kindness. And many of us, we end up getting stuck in a routine where we think of it like, oh, I've got to put this PowerPoint presentation, I've got to put this plan in place to do good, I've got to make sure I do this, do this, do this. And to be honest with you, saying is one thing, doing is a massive difference. But I want you, the end user, to watch, to see, and hopefully it spurs you to do something in your community, in the place where you live, in the place where you hang out, Maybe you haven't caught up with a friend for quite a while. Maybe you always are sitting next to this work colleague. Maybe you buy him something or buy her something out of your own effort and say, that's for you, mate. I want nothing back in return. That is the essence of what life can be all about. And I think my faith, my belief in God, what I love, that I've been blessed with, I'm just incredibly challenged that there's much more I can do in this world. And it's not just going and cooking, earning my money, and then putting it in the bank to grow into somebody bigger. That's important, no doubt. But I guess things like connecting with human beings, having that cathartic feel, that touch, that heart, that can melt away even the most toughest of moments. Many of us, many people around us have it tough. And all they want is a glimpse of kindness, just a little streak of happiness, just a whiff of joy that they could actually have that one day. And if we all did that in our lives, in our places where we work, where we hang out, the ones we do business with, but I've realized that maybe I don't need that much of money. All I need maybe is just a bit of money to keep me going, and the rest will follow. Now, what am I here to do? I'm here for a short time on this earth. I'm here just once. What can I do that's much, much more rewarding besides existing? And that's when it'll change your life forever. I hope this calls you to do bigger and better things. Don't you ever think that what you do is insignificant. There's much, much more that you have in you that you can tap, your potential, the resources around you, and just do. So, maybe cook a meal for somebody. Maybe open the door for someone. Maybe say just a hello. Just say, hey man, how are you going? Do you want to grab a drink? Yes, it sounds random, but you won't believe the power in human connection. When we share life with somebody with an act of kindness and not expecting anything back in return, there lies the power. I hope this rewards you. Get in touch with me if you want to know more about it. I'd love to share a bit more. And just please click on the link or contact me through email or just give me a call. And I'm happy to explain and to share a bit more of my life with you. So value your friends, value strangers, nurture them, and I believe these relationships last. And it also can bring you incredible joy. Thank you.